Once upon a time, in a quiet meadow, stood a tree unlike any other. While other trees swayed happily in the breeze, this one had a dream. A very strange dream indeed. In the middle of a sunny field stood a young tree named Tula. While birds sang in her branches and squirrels played on her bark, Tula often sighed. "I wish I could walk," she whispered. "I want to see rivers, mountains, and maybe even cities." One day, the wind danced by and heard her wish. "Why walk?" it asked. "You're rooted in the richest soil, surrounded by life," Tula replied. "But I want to explore. I want to be free." The wind thought for a moment and said, "Then close your eyes, and I'll carry your wish." The next morning, something strange happened. Tula's roots tingled and lifted. With great effort, she shuffled forward 1 step, 2 steps. The animals gasped. "Tula is walking." She smiled proudly and began her journey. Tula walked through meadows, across hills, and near a sparkling stream. But wherever she stopped, she noticed something. No shade for the animals, no roots to hold the soil, no birds singing. The places she visited were beautiful but lonely. One afternoon, she arrived at a village where the sun was harsh and trees were few. Children played under scraps of cloth to hide from the heat. Tula stood nearby, and soon her shadow offered them cool relief. Birds began to return. Flowers bloomed near her roots. Tula didn't move anymore. She saw how her stillness gave others life. The children laughed in her shade. Animals found shelter in her arms. She realized something important. Being rooted doesn't mean being stuck. It can mean being needed. The wind returned one evening and asked, "Well, traveler, did you find what you were looking for?" Tula smiled gently, her branches swaying. "Yes," she whispered. "I thought freedom meant moving, but now I know it means growing where you're most needed." And so, Tula stayed not because she had to, but because she chose to. And in doing so, she became the heart of a happy little village. Moral: sometimes your greatest purpose is exactly where you already are.